Well, that's rather humbling. Next time I get in a spat with my spouse, I'm going to have you stand in for me and try to defend me, if it's possible at all. I want to thank Madeline and the organizers of the meeting for inviting me. I have been here for a few days, and everyone has been so nice. They've taken me around, they've shown me things, they've been very hospitable. Madeline, her colleagues at the University of Pretoria, her colleagues at UNISA, Satia, it's been a great experience. And over these days, I've probably learned a lot more from the people who I've met with than you're going to learn from me this morning. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. It almost didn't happen, though. I met Madeline at a couple of conferences over the last year, and she contacted me and she invited me to come and talk to you about the kind of research that I do, which is behavioral research, judgment decision kind of research. And I got real excited. I said, sure, I'd love to come and do that. I like talking about the research. I've never been to South Africa, so that sounds like a great opportunity. And a few weeks later, she wrote and she said, well, things are evolving. In addition to talking about behavioral research, can you also talk about archival research? And I thought about it for a second. I said, well, that's everything. So I can try. And she said, well, good, you'll do a good job. So a few weeks later, she wrote and she said, well, the program is starting to come together. It looks like you'll have about 45 minutes to talk about everything. Can you do that? I said, well, that's a bit of a challenge. And she thought, she says, well, if I give you 5 more minutes, can you do everything and then be funny and entertaining about it? And I said, absolutely not. I'm a tax, accounting academic. I don't do funny, I don't do entertaining. So it took a while before she wrote back again, and the next message said, well, have you already purchased your tickets? And I said, yes. So here I am. Anyway, the organizers have put together a great day. I think it's gonna fit well together. I'm gonna start out with a sort of a 30,000-foot overview, a very general discussion of tax accounting research. I'll talk a little bit about different streams to sort of give you an idea of what's going on, but my discussion will be pretty general. After lunch, we'll have another session that looks more closely at a particular area of tax research, kind of dives a little bit deeper, gives us a chance to think about issues a little bit more. Then we're going to have a session from a practitioner perspective, learn some things that are going on out in the profession. But again, the idea there is that that area provides a host of opportunities and ideas of things that we can research. So again, another chance to learn about opportunities and things that we should be thinking about. Then we'll have a panel discussion about the pursuit of a PhD, what that journey looks like, whether you're considering doing that or not, or how it might compare to what you've seen or heard from other places. So the organizers have really put together a nice day. It's structured very well. So I'm gonna dive in now. And again, given my charges and given my time limitations, I'm going to approach things from, again, like a 30,000-foot level, very broadly. I've been here for several days now, and I have to work kind of hard sometimes to understand the English that I hear. In the United States, even, I'm considered to have an accent. Because I'm from Nouvelle-Orléans, I guess that's how you say it, and we speak a little funny. So hopefully you will understand what I'm saying, and I will likely get excited and start talking real fast at some point. So if you're not, just start waving your arms and I'll slow down. But we're going to start with a very broad sort of general overview, and my goals, though, in doing that are a few. Number one, the idea is that even though it's sort of broad, sort of general, hopefully I can get you to be a more educated and more interested consumer of the research, not only for your own benefit so that you can kind of understand where the literature is going and how it might impact you, that it might be more interesting than you think, but also for your students, because the things that we're going to talk about, even if you don't participate in the research, are things that you can incorporate into your classes and you can use for teaching purposes.